Is this season fun yet?
I wish.
Welcome to From Center Ice. My name is Courtney.
I'm Jacalyn.
And we have two very different teams this year.
Yes, we do, and it's not what I expected.
No, not at all.
No.
But first, there is good news in COVID Corner.
Okay.
There are no Blackhawks on the COVID protocol list anymore.
Hell yeah.
They are all back.
There we go.
Yes.
All
Ryan
right,
Carpenter and Boquist both played in the last game.
All right, well, let's keep it that way.
Please? That would be nice.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Detroit didn't have anybody on the protocol list either, and we just played them. So they should be safe for at least a little bit.
We can hope.
Maybe.
Cross our fingers.
They just pick it up somewhere else.
Which is also entirely possible. They're not in a bubble.
Nope. Which they should have been.
Well, they didn't want that.
Nope. Yet they're determined to make this season happen. And there have been so many cancellations.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Cancellations, postponements.
Yeah.
Just
And
switcheroonies of the schedules.
right. So, like right now, it looks like the Blackhawks are in a really good position.
Yeah,
Like,
they look good, dare I say?
be careful.
Well, I know.
But-
Always.
Like points wise, they're like second in the league.
Which doesn't sound right, but I'll
No.
take it and run with it.
And then you look at points percentage, and they're fourth in the Central. Because of all of these postponed games. They've played like 4 more
Right.
games than everybody else.
That'll do it.
Yeah. And now there's even more postponements because Dallas is in Texas. And Texas is currently experiencing some bad things.
And bad things?
Yes.
Like a blizzard and like rolling blackouts and like
Yeah, all that.
all of it. No heat in the homes, no water, no
It's crazy.
I don't recall us ever losing power for multiple days in the winter. I know we've done it in the summer because there was like the July 5th storm in like the early
That
2000s.
was like a decade and a half ago. I remember
Somehow,
it.
yeah.
I do remember
very
it.
clearly remember
I don't know
sitting
why.
on my couch with my Game Boy Advance SP playing Pokemon. And we had like one thing to, I think my stepdad at the time had like a mini generator that he got from work. So we were all able to like take turns charging our handheld devices.
Oh my gosh.
Because that was like before smartphones and everything. So
I had a slip and slide in my backyard, and at that time we had a really large backyard because we lived in a townhouse,
right.
and we just kept buying more. So we just had like a ton of slip and slides all connected together. It was pretty
That's
amazing.
wonderful.
Yeah.
That sounds like a child's dream.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I did during
Okay.
that storm.
I played Pokemon. You played on slip and
Perfect.
slides. It's
Yeah, but that's a summer storm. Now we are in the winter.
yeah.
And
that
I think the
sounds-
biggest part, I haven't really read a whole lot about it, but they don't have the best power grids.
No, because they're like independent.
Yeah,
They're
it's not
not-
federally
right.
regulated.
No.
So,
So
and now it's just not going well.
no.
More so in the lower socioeconomic communities.
Oh, of course, always.
Because the rich communities, they're just like, have power,
Yeah.
stay
'cause
warm,
That's something you should be able to
eat your food.
Don't get me started. I
Yeah.
will go on and on and on. I cannot right now. We need to talk about hockey at least a little bit.
Yeah, but Texas definitely wasn't prepared for the kind of weather they're having right now.
No, so they're postponed
Yes.
until further notice.
It's been going on for like a week now, hasn't it?
It feels like it.
Anywho, yeah, things aren't going well in Texas.
No,
But-
we have them in our thoughts and prayers, dare I say.
T's and P's to Texas.
That's the one.
But we hope if you do live in Texas that this ends soon for you so it can go somewhat back to normal, whatever
Yeah.
normal really is going to look like.
There is no normal anymore, anywhere, in
You're
any way.
This is very true.
But yeah, if you're in Texas, stay warm as you can. And
Try.
I hope you have food and aren't stuck in your house forever.
There you go. But yes, so there's more postponements there because of all that. So who knows when the division's really going to be figured out.
Yeah, it's going to be weird to even out at some point.
Yeah.
Are we just going to go like a long time without games? Or are they going to have like a lot of games in a little short period of time?
I think that's probably what they're going to end up doing.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Why would they cancel our games so they could play games?
Right. You'd have to think at some point, if this keeps going, like whether it be weather related or COVID related, they're just going to have to seed teams by points percentage and not play every single game.
Yeah.
Because they'll be going into the fall, like
last year, yeah.
And they want to start in the fall at a normal time.
There is no normal.
No. They didn't think this one through very well.
Well, we could have told them that.
It is the NHL. They're not the best at that.
I feel like there are people you can hire who would make it not so terribly planned. Like,
that requires logic.
I thought you were gonna say money, and I was like, they have that. They definitely have that.
They claim that they don't have that.
Oh, but they have that. I promise you, they have that.
But they think that they don't.
But they're wrong. Because it's a sport, and I know we're not on the same level as like the NFL or the NBA, but they still got money.
They still got money.
Their players are making millions of dollars. They got money, I promise.
They got money. They don't got logic.
No logic.
So
hire
that's why
someone to be your logic ear.
I feel like you would have to use logic to figure out you don't have any
True.
to then hire somebody to be that person.
Yeah, that's like the whole crazy people don't know they're crazy thing.
Yeah. I know I'm crazy though.
Me too.
So
we're not crazy? Is that
Oh no. Oh no.
Is that how that works?
I don't think so. But maybe.
Are we crazy or not?
We're enlightened.
Okay.
Crazy enlightened.
Crazy enlightened? I'll stick with the just enlightened part. I like that.
Okay.
I'm enlightened.
Not blessed.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Anyway. Before we talk about these games that have happened since we last recorded.
It's been a while.
It has. There's been a few games for both teams, but Scott Darling was let go from his professional tryout agreement.
He was, and the people are not happy.
No, the people are not happy. The natives are getting restless.
I mean, he played one game and
they lost.
Didn't look great. Well, of course they lost. They haven't won a game yet.
You know.
But yeah, he didn't look great, and he hasn't looked great
since he left Chicago.
Years, yeah. And yeah, it would be great to say, oh, we have Scotty back, and like he's doing great, and we're winning games, and anything else good. But you couldn't really say much of anything.
Yeah.
Like, it was cool to see his name out on the ice.
It was, and it would have been a nice story.
Oh, absolutely.
But going back to that logic thing.
Yeah, you can't.
I think anybody probably could have seen this coming.
Well, you can't make business decisions off of emotions.
Right. Correct.
That's just the way it is. It sucks because, yes, there are emotions involved. And yes, right. I would love to see Scotty Darling do great.
Absolutely.
I will always wish the best for him.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't working out here.
Right. So using emotions to fuel your business decisions is what leads to Brent Seabrook's contract.
Yeah, about that.
So I'd say just stick to the business side of things.
Right.
And if he hasn't been good on the ice since when did he leave? Was he here a year after the Cup? At least 2015.
Yeah, 2015
or 16. Yeah. Then 5 years later? Probably
has it
not.
Been 5 years since 2016? Holy shit.
It has.
Oh my.
Let that sink in for a minute.
Yeah, that's
I didn't think about it until I did the quick math in my head to say the thing.
Yeah. And then you said the thing.
I did.
And now you're thinking about the thing.
That's crisis inducing.
But like, he went to Carolina. Mm-hmm. Didn't do well.
Got sent down to the AHL.
Yes, didn't do well with the Hurricanes. Got sent down to the Checkers. Mm-hmm. Didn't do well. Took a leave of absence. Came back from the leave of absence.
Yes, I think there was a buyout at some point. He ended up in Florida.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And then Florida bought him out.
I think.
I think they
But he
traded
never-
him. Yes, maybe that's wrong. I want to say that was the trade where Carolina got James Reimer.
Oh.
Let me look this up.
Yeah, that would make sense, but...
Yes. Panthers trade goaltender James Reimer to the Hurricanes for Scott Darling and a 6th round pick,
Okay.
if I'm seeing that correctly. So, that's an interesting trade.
It is.
Because that worked out a lot better for Carolina than it did for Florida.
Yeah, I'd say so. Did he ever play for Florida?
No.
Didn't think so. Because he was still...
I don't think so, at least. I can look. I've got the handy internet in front of me. All right, so he played the 2016-17 season with Chicago.
Right.
Wow, he was here
16,
longer than
17?
I thought he was. Went to the Hurricanes for the 17-18 season.
Right.
He split the 18-19 season with Carolina and the Checkers.
Mm-hmm.
Never played for Florida and then went to Austria.
That's what I thought. Okay. Did he do okay in Austria or
No.
No. He still never made it above 0.9.
No, he had a 334 goals against average and an 898 save percentage.
So he was close to 9.
Do you want to know his record?
Oh, yeah.
9-24.
No!
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's not good.
No.
Granted, I don't know how good the team was.
Right. You gotta score goals.
That's bad.
Uh-huh.
That's bad.
So again, I will always wish the best for Scotty.
Absolutely.
And he's a wonderful person. And
But as a goaltender,
I think he lost
he
it.
might need to hang it up.
Yeah. I feel like he could be like a coach of some type or like
Yeah.
offer advisement of some sort.
Player advisor, player development, something.
Something.
Clearly he wants to stay in the game. You got to commend him for that.
Yeah, definitely. And I know people are going to say that one game is not a good sample size to judge someone off, which I do agree with.
I would agree.
One game is not... Everybody has their off game, you know?
Especially since the IceHogs haven't won a game yet.
Yeah, so you
it's not
can't
like he's
really
the
put
only
that
one
on
that's
him.
lost,
Yeah. Because we got Tommy out here taking all these L's.
Yeah.
Poor Tommy.
Poor Tommy. He's looked better as the season has gone on. But, oh, my.
Oh, they're just handing them to him.
Yeah.
Just take this L, take this L, take this L. And he's like, what do I do?
What did I do to deserve this? It's torture.
Because again, you got to score goals to win games.
Novel concept.
It seems like a good blueprint.
I think so.
Nobody gave them that memo.
No, they didn't catch on to that. But yeah, one game is a small sample size, but they do have 2 rookie goaltenders, and I don't know, if he didn't show better than them, you kind of got to see what you have in the young guys, because they could potentially have a future with the organization.
I agree.
So it makes sense.
You have to take emotions out of it. You really do.
Yeah.
Because, like, even in terms of Colin.
Yeah.
Poor Colin.
Poor Colin.
But
you can't deny the fact that Kevin and Malcolm have just been good.
Right.
Kevin's been great.
Kevin's been amazing.
Yeah. After that first game that Subban played, he's been really good. He needs to work on his rebounds, but other than that,
right.
He's, let's see, is he 2-2?
Kevin?
No. Malcolm.
Malcolm. I want to say yes, but look that up just in case.
I can do that.
Okay, because you've got that handy internet thing,
That
right?
handy internet thing right in front of me. Let's see. He's played 4 games. He has won 2, lost 1, and lost 1 in overtime. So
okay.
yeah, 2-2. So I don't know. I'm sure Colin will get another chance at some point this season.
I hope so. I really do, because I don't want him just sitting on the bench for the whole time. Not even on the bench. He's not even getting dressed.
Yeah, he's not even dressing. He was the backup to Subban, I want to say.
Was he?
One of the games, they just gave Kevin
I think
the night
you're
completely
right.
off.
Yeah.
So he did that.
He got dressed once.
Yay, Colin.
I don't know. I hate not seeing him play. Like, I wish they could send him down without having to go through waivers.
Yeah.
But if he went through waivers, I'm sure he'd get claimed.
Since every other goalie that goes through waivers is getting claimed. It's very odd.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either. I mean, in a normal year, goalies go up and down through waivers all the time, but it's not a normal year.
No, nothing about anything is normal right now.
I don't know if there's a goaltender that has cleared waivers. I think Forsberg might have cleared once, and then he got traded and then put on waivers again after. No, that can't be right, because you have 30 days or 10 games before you hit waivers again.
Right.
So he must not have cleared at all. He's just been put on waivers by a bunch of different teams. Like Eric Comrie also.
Yeah.
Who went back to Winnipeg today.
Did he?
Yeah.
I missed that part.
He was claimed by Winnipeg again today. Yep.
Well, all right.
So
just making the rounds.
Yeah, it's not safe to put a goalie on waivers. So I understand the mindset of people wanting to see him sent down so he plays.
Yes.
And just to see him play again.
Absolutely.
But we would lose him.
Yes.
And you don't want that. Yeah. Because he could come in and steal the backup role, or
but they have to.
I don't see him stealing the starting role anytime soon, but stranger things have happened.
They have to give him a shot in order for him to prove that, though.
Right.
So you gotta, I don't know, it's a weird balance. Because there can only be like 2 real goalie positions.
Exactly.
You've got your starter and your backup.
Yep.
You add that third one in there.
And then you get a clusterfuck.
And somebody ends up not playing. Are they gonna expose him for the expansion draft, do you think?
Oh dear. They might.
I would be really sad about that.
That would suck. We also have Tompkins.
Yes, we do.
I think the other 2 guys might have just signed an AHL contract, so they can't be exposed. No,
that's all I can picture happening now. Because if they're not going to give him a shot...
I think that we probably have better players that we'll have to expose, though, that they would take over Colin.
Okay.
Because there's probably going to be some better goaltenders available as well.
Yes.
I just haven't looked at every roster to figure out who that would be.
True.
So...
Who did we expose last time?
We lost Marcus Kruger and Trevor Van Riemsdyk.
Right.
One was in a trade. I can't remember which one was the trade and which one they just selected.
Okay.
Kruger might have been the trade?
Probably.
I don't know.
Doesn't
but
matter.
those are the 2 that we lost. And then we got Kruger back.
Right, yeah.
Because that's how it goes in this organization.
Oh, that first... little while being a team, you've just got all these players and you've got to decide what you're going to do with all of them.
Yeah, Vegas was a wild ride. It was so many players.
So many
good players.
Yeah.
The things that these teams did going into the expansion draft was insane. They gave Vegas so many good players to not take worse players. They gave Vegas Fleury not take Matt Murray.
They did.
Who has been shit ever since and gave up 7 goals to the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight in Ottawa.
Did do that, huh?
Like...
And that's how they ended up in the cup final. On their first year.
Because they had Marc-Andre Fleury. And everybody else was just playing out of their minds.
Yeah, they got... It's one of those times where you just get like this one special group of guys and they just start kicking ass and they can't stop and they just keep going and going and going.
And they've made so many changes to the team since they became a team they still just won't stop.
Yeah, no, they're still great.
Yeah. It's interesting. I wonder what Seattle's going to look like and if the GMs have learned from their mistakes in the last expansion draft.
Probably not. That takes logic and stuff.
Yeah.
None of that allowed.
None of that. It does make me very afraid of what our team might do, but...
But I'm intrigued.
Me as well. They did pretty good last time, so I don't feel like they will totally screw it up because they didn't pull a Fleury for Matt Murray type of thing.
Yeah.
There were some other wild ones, too. Let's see. Oh, Florida gave them... Marchessault and Riley Smith I forget who they were trying to protect, but they gave them both of those guys who have just blossomed with Vegas. Columbus gave them William Karlsson, who has just blossomed with Vegas.
Yeah.
I forget who they were trying to protect too, but it was crazy. And who knows if these guys would have even been that good if they stayed with their original teams.
Yeah. That's crazy to think about.
I know. I'm so excited.
In another dimension, in another timeline.
That's this summer too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man. Chaos. Absolute chaos. Not only is it not a normal year, but we have the expansion draft coming up this summer.
We do.
Oh no.
This year is pure chaos. And you are, what do you say? The Commissioner
of Chaos. Yes. I love it. I love it.
You want to see the world burn.
I do. I want to see how all of these teams are going to mess up and give away their good players to protect somebody who doesn't pan out at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That just warms your heart, doesn't it?
It really does. It's so beautiful. Because they're just so stupid.
Well, when you don't have any logic.
Yeah.
It's hard to make good decisions sans logic.
True. You would think they would work on that.
No, because then they would know that they needed to work on it, which takes logic.
Right. We just need Peter Chiarelli to come back into the league.
Oh, no. Don't wish this on anyone.
He was listed as one of the options for Pittsburgh, and I just really need it to happen.
Oh, no.
It would just be so beautiful.
Beautiful? That's the word you want to go with?
As long as he's not the GM of the Hawks, yes.
All right, that's fair.
Because he makes the worst moves.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time. He gave us Drake Caggiula for Brandon Manning. What? It's like he did this on purpose. And he gave Mikko Koskinen that huge deal right before he was canned.
Yep.
And the team
like
had to
days
approve
before,
that.
wasn't it?
It was like very close.
Very close.
And the team had to approve that. Why did they approve that? Edmonton.
There was something that came up in my timeout. Hold on. I don't remember if it was today or yesterday.
They are absolutely wasting Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl by making these boneheaded decisions every time.
I just had it. Oh, okay. It was. I found it.
Oh, it swooped in to become the anti-Oilers. Okay.
It was a tweet. It says, "This is maybe the greatest headline in hockey history," and then you click it, and it says, "Hard to believe the Oilers are in this mess."
Is it though? I feel like that's just an evergreen headline.
Exactly.
You can use that no matter what they're doing.
Nope, every day of the week.
Yeah. Oh no. Poor Edmonton.
Poor Edmonton. Bless you.
Oh my gosh. Poor Edmonton fans, really. I don't feel bad for the team.
No, because I mean, they have Connor McDavid.
Right.
Hard to feel bad for them.
Hard to feel bad for them when they have Connor McDavid and just insist on wasting his prime years.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
and Leon Draisaitl.
Both
you
of
have
them.
two
of like the best guys in the league, and you're wasting them.
Womp womp.
Yikes.
Sucks to suck. This is why I want Peter Chiarelli back in the league.
Just imagine.
Oh,
the pure just.
What if he was the GM for Seattle? Like, he's not, but like, oh, imagine him doing an expansion draft.
No!
Oh my God.
It would be like putting my dad in charge. He knows nothing about hockey.
He'd probably make better decisions.
Probably.
Oh
God.
That'd be beautiful. In other news.
Yeah, we went on a whole thing you didn't plan on talking about. What is in the structure
and
here?
It started with talking about Scott Darling.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
We really zoomed off the trail there.
It's fine. It's fine. But Michael Krudel signed an AHL contract.
Yeah.
He was, I want to say, a 4th round draft pick of the Blackhawks last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he's the youngest guy on the team.
Okay.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
He's one of the youngest guys on the team, and he's been one of the better defenders,
Okay.
dare I say.
Okay.
So that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting little tidbit there.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bar is very low, though.
Oh, yeah.
The bar is very low.
Extremely.
So let's talk about the IceHogs.
Do you really want to do that?
Not really, but
Okay.
I want to make myself feel better.
Okay.
So maybe we can talk ourselves into feeling better.
All right. Let's start at the bad part then. They haven't won a game yet.
Yeah, they are completely defeated. Winless.
We lost one in overtime, though.
We did to Iowa.
Uh-huh.
We lost 3 in regulation to Chicago
Yeah, we did.
and 1 in regulation to Grand Rapids, which was tonight. So the games that they've played since we last recorded were the Iowa game, that last Chicago game, and then obviously the Grand Rapids game tonight.
Mm-hmm.
In Iowa, they lost in overtime. Brad Morrison had 2 goals.
Okay.
They were his first 2 goals of the season.
Lovely.
He was scratched tonight.
For unknown reasons.
I don't know why. He's been their most effective point getter. He's got 3 points in 2 games played. So there's that.
I have nothing to say about that.
Yep. Still no logic involved in this game.
No, not at all.
In the last Chicago game, they also lost 3-2. It was 3-0 going into the third period. They managed to score 2 goals 19 seconds apart because why not?
Yeah, that was exciting.
Yeah. They couldn't score the rest of the game, but here, let's have
But
2 in
yeah,
19
those
seconds.
2 what did I call that game? Like a shit pile that somebody threw like 2 specks of glitter onto?
Yeah.
That's what I did. Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was.
Yeah.
They went... Do you want more bad news about that game?
Always.
They went 0 for 5 on the power play. Yeah. Yeah. That's fun.
Yikes!
They didn't score on the power play tonight either. They scored right when it ended.
Yeah. It was close.
Alec Regula got his first professional goal.
Good for him.
That's exciting. That is the...
Regola.
Regola. That is the only goal that was scored tonight.
Yeah.
Because they just decided not to take shots at the net. So that leads us into tonight's game.
Tonight's game where they had 13 shots on goal.
All game. Not
All
just
game.
in one period.
Nope, all game.
All game.
All game. And I still don't know what was going on with like that 7th and 8th shot because we didn't see the 8th shot,
Yeah.
but they took away the 8th shot
And made it 7.
during the intermission, but then we
Yeah.
came back and
So-
it was still 7, but then they switched it to 8.
I think they got a shot early in the
Did they?
period, so it
Okay.
went back to 8.
So they actually took away that.
They took it
Okay.
away. So
Okay.
at the end of the second period, the shot clock was on the screen and it said, what was it? 17
It
to
was 7.
7. But before that, it was 17 to 8.
Yeah.
And so we were like, oh, they got 3 shots in the second period. Wow. Whoop-de-doo. And then they took one away. I left the room for 5 minutes and I come back. I'm like, did they take a shot away?
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
They did.
So they had 2 shots that period.
2 shots in the
One of them was a
period.
goal.
One of them was a goal.
They scored in the second period.
They did.
What the fuck?
I know. That's probably why they only got 2 shots because,
yeah.
I mean, something had to be terrible.
It's a trade-off.
It is. Awful.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
That was also when Grand Rapids would have got the game-winning goal because they also scored in the second period.
Mm-hmm.
And it was only 1 goal that the IceHogs scored, so... My cat howling in the background is exactly how I feel about this game.
Oh, yeah.
Were there any positives to take away from this one?
They had a fight. That
Did they,
was
though?
not a fight at all, no. I don't think any punches got landed. It was like less than 30 seconds.
They swung their fists.
They
a
dropped
little.
the gloves, but that was...
It kind of looked more like dramatic synchronized dancing than a fight.
Yeah. Nobody won that. There was nothing to win. There was no fight, but they
No.
both got 5-minute majors.
Riley McKay ended up on top, so I guess you could say
guess
he
he
took
won.
the guy down.
Yeah, landed.
But
Sure.
yeah, no punches were landed in that one.
What else could
I
be
guess the
considered
only
good?
positive would be Regula getting his first.
He did get his first goal. That's good
was-
for him.
it was pretty
It was
good.
a nice one, yeah.
He's a defenseman standing in front of the net on the power play. They didn't score on the power play. It was right when it ended.
Oh, God.
But the puck went toward the net, and he banked in the rebound. Mm-hmm. So that's exciting.
Yep. Are we going to talk about more bad things from this game?
We can. That's about all there is to talk about with this game is bad things.
I mean, yeah. No, at one point during regulation, it was a 5-on-3.
Oh, it was. I blocked that out.
No, this happened.
Oh, no.
It was a 5-on-3 for us. We had the 5. They had the 3.
It didn't seem like it.
No, it didn't. Because we just posted up in like this cool pentagram on the ice and just didn't move.
Didn't do any. There was one point where I thought they blew the whistle because nobody was moving on either team.
That's true.
Nobody was moving.
Well, they didn't have to move.
Right.
Because there was no one that they needed to move with.
I guess if the attacking team isn't moving, you might as well save your energy and not move yourself.
It was fucking ridiculous.
I literally thought the play had stopped.
It kind of
did, but
no whistles were blown.
No whistles, but they stopped playing.
I don't understand what they thought they were doing because
how do you just stop skating on a 5-on-3?
On a 5-on-3.
You have a 2-man advantage.
A 5-on-3, Courtney.
First of all, they spent most of it up against the boards because they just wouldn't push the Grand Rapids guy out of the way. It was like 1 against 2 or 3. It was probably 1 against 1. I'm giving them way too much credit that more than one guy would be in there battling for the puck.
I just don't understand what they thought they were doing because, okay.
They didn't think.
No, not at all. We still don't have a power play or a penalty kill clock on our AHL.
Yeah, so we don't
TV
know
feeds.
how much time is left. We just kind of have to rely on
We're just like,
Joey.
go.
Yeah. Which is very frustrating.
It is. Get on that because we need
I just want to see how much time is left in the penalty. That would make sense, but nothing makes sense these days.
Have anything else to say about that game?
Tompkins was okay.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
He made some big saves.
Should have had that second one.
Yeah, I don't even remember whether it was anymore.
He was just not in position.
Oh, what else is new? He did go on a real big adventure that almost ended up real bad for him.
Yeah. What is up with goalies lately?
They've gone rogue.
They've gone rogue. They're just skating
know.
out onto the rink.
I don't know if they've got a big group chat where they're like, all right,
Let's
guys,
go.
it is our
It
time.
is time.
And they just try to take over. It's being led by Jacob Markstrom up in Calgary.
He is the leader.
Ooh.
He's the president.
He is.
Who did he take out?
I don't even know who it was.
He went running at him and he just dove at his feet.
Just dove.
And this guy launched over him.
And it was recorded as a hit by the goaltender.
By the goalie.
That's not how that's supposed to go.
I don't think so. That normally would have been a penalty.
It should have been.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And it wasn't.
But, I mean, like interference at the very least.
Something.
Something.
You can't just have rogue goalies flying everywhere.
Apparently he can.
I guess. I mean, they're taking themselves out of position.
They are.
I don't know. But goalies have lost their damn minds.
Uh-huh.
I guess you really can't have a mind to begin with to have those rubber pucks flying at your face.
Fair. They are a different breed.
They are.
They are.
They are. I don't know that I was really able to take away any other positives from this game, though.
From this game? No.
Yeah.
No, I just yell a whole lot at Derek King.
Yeah.
And,
Oh!
What?
I remembered a bad thing.
Okay.
Remember how they pulled the goaltender and then 9 seconds later they scored
I
an empty
blocked
netter?
that out.
You're
They
welcome.
had 2 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Sure did.
They went to a timeout, and then when they returned to play, our goalie was nowhere to be found because he was on the bench.
He didn't go for an adventure this time. He was
Nope,
pulled.
he was put in his place
intentionally, which he shouldn't have been because
no, because they dropped the puck, and 9 seconds later, what do you know? An empty net goal. Because we can't fucking keep the puck
at all.
Anywhere. We can't keep it in our own zone. We can't keep it in their zone.
No. in our zone, we're just chasing the puck around.
It's so dumb.
Thinking maybe we'll touch it. And then even if they do, they turn it over right away.
Immediately.
I don't know that they had any sustained offensive zone pressure.
I don't think so.
Other than the time where they just stopped skating. They were technically in the offensive zone.
I guess, but they weren't doing anything.
No, no, they weren't. Other than that, I can't think of any time where they were cycling the puck, setting up plays.
They couldn't connect a pass because they would turn it over every time they let it off their stick. If they kept it on their stick, they were also turning it over because who did we play? Grand Rapids?
Rapids.
They were on them. Like, on them. Every time they had the puck, they had somebody going after them, which, hey, that's what you're supposed to do.
And clearly Grand Rapids also really didn't play that well. If they played this shitty of an opponent and only got really 2 goals, the third one was an empty netter. So clearly they weren't that great themselves.
No, well, they didn't have to be.
They sure didn't.
If you don't need to be, then why would you put in the extra effort to...
You're right. The Hogs made them look like Calder Trophy finalists. It was bad.
But there was one point where they were in their defensive positions.
Oh, you're right. I think that was in the first period.
I think it was. I took note of it. I was like,
you did point that out.
Look at them. They are actually like near the net, like guarding both sides.
Imagine
because
that.
the puck was behind the net. So they were actually positioned.
Helping their goaltender.
I
believe that was the first penalty kill of the game, I want to say.
Might have been.
Because it went right out the window real quickly.
Oh, yeah. It didn't stick around. But it was nice to see. I didn't expect it because they never are in position like that defensively.
The penalty kill, once again, wasn't bad. Like, they killed 3 of 4.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're doing it, but they are. They only seem to be allowing about 1 power play goal per game. There's a couple, against Chicago, where they've been a little... not as on it, but that's not bad.
No.
They just can't score on their own power plays, going 0 for 5 in this one. Just like they went 0 for 5 against Chicago.
I don't like it. Something needs to change. And I think what needs to change is our coach. I'm sorry.
It's just mind-boggling because going into this season, you could look at the roster and say they're not going to be great. Because it's a bunch of children.
Yes.
But being a bunch of young guys, they're like 19, 20, 21, you'd think they'd have feet.
You mean to actually move?
Yeah, that.
Like, even quickly sometimes?
Yeah, but they don't.
This whole game, it looked like they were in slow motion. Like, there was no urgency whatsoever.
And that's exactly how they looked the last game against Chicago, too.
True.
So I don't know what is going on, but they don't look determined to do anything.
No, not even a little bit. They look lazy.
Yeah.
Like, just straight up lazy.
They're getting outworked, outskated, outplayed.
Like, the puck goes down the ice, and there's guys just
slow motion, skating.
Here I go.
Yeah.
And
there's no
so
hustle.
Frustrating
They're not
to watch.
Fighting for pucks. They're just turning it over.
I need to block this game out of my memory because now it's just upsetting me.
Yeah. I said that about the last game, too. And I feel like I've said that about a bunch of other games already. They've only played 5.
I can't believe it's only been 5.
It feels like so much more.
Yeah.
It feels like this season's
I
been
can't
going
believe they
on
haven't
for like
won.
5 months already. I can with how they've been playing.
I know, but it feels like they've been playing forever. So it's like they should have 1 win at least.
You'd think they'd at least look into one.
Right. No.
Like maybe the overtime game, maybe one could have just like trickled between the pads of the goaltender.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Nope.
But with the way they've been playing, it's not a surprise, really.
They don't look good.
No. And especially...
we got Mackenzie and Twistle back.
Yes, we did
today.
get Entwistle back.
He didn't look special either.
He didn't, but he also hasn't played since March of last year. So there's that.
Well, welcome back, Mackenzie.
Hopefully he picks it up, because he was pretty good for the Hogs last year.
Yeah, I enjoyed
I feel like he
him.
had a slow start last year, too. So
Possible.
maybe that's just his thing.
Okay.
Like Taves.
Well, we could, speaking of Taves.
We don't speak about Taves. There's nothing to talk about.
I just want to know where he is.
Me too.
I just want to know what's wrong.
Me as well. I'm very curious, but if they don't know, they don't know, I guess. And they say they don't know.
They say they don't know?
Yeah.
There's nothing they're not telling us? They don't know?
Bowman says that there's nothing that they're just keeping from people. So
What the fuck, Jonathan?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Where are you?
I have no clue.
If your own
He's just out
GM...
with an illness.
Oh, it's an illness?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some sort of mystery illness.
Mystery illness. That's not COVID.
No.
Because they would tell us if it was COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that scares me.
Yeah.
Because, like, Brian Bickle.
Yeah. You'd think that they would look a little harder for things like that, though, since they've gone through it already.
Uh-huh.
But...
And they have, like, access to the best doctors. And
there is
all of
that. Yeah.
So it shouldn't be a mystery.
It shouldn't, but it is.
It may not be a mystery to Jonathan.
I don't know.
Maybe
You'd think he would at least tell the team, though, to let them know.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to see my captain.
Exactly.
I just want...
So, I don't know. If they're not lying to us, then they don't know what it is.
And, of course, he deserves his privacy.
Oh, absolutely.
And
people are feeling way too entitled to this information.
Oh, 100%.
It's a little gross.
Yeah, and I'm not like, tell us. I'm just like, I think it's more...
curious and worried.
Worried, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, hey, just want to make sure my goalie's okay. Or not goalie.
Captain?
My captain's okay.
Yeah. I just want him to come back so that we... Like, at that point, he would be okay.
Right, yeah, for sure.
But it's not like they owe us answers.
No.
But some people are kind of acting like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a little gross.
Yeah. Stay in your lane.
Yeah. He's a person, too. He's not just a hockey player.
He's not a hockey robot.
Yeah.
He's a whole human being.
Exactly. But I don't know. It's concerning.
Yeah. I hope he's okay.
Me too. I hope
Sending
they're figuring it out.
Yeah. All the good vibes and whatnot.
Yeah. We shall see. We shall see.
What about Kirby Doc? He has a concussion?
Broken wrist.
Broken wrist.
Yeah, he broke it in that pre-tournament game for the World
Right.
Juniors.
Yeah.
Not even a tournament game, the pre-tournament game.
Curbs.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's really... Why was he even...
He wanted to play for Canada. Can't really blame him, but I'm pretty sure that was the only injury on the team, too.
Probably.
Because, of course, it was. And he was the captain. So our captains are just cursed.
God damn it.
Apparently. Just don't name any other captains.
No.
Yeah. So what do you think of this IceHogs team so far?
I think they are capable of doing something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like they have the right leadership or guidance because this seems to be how all of Derek King's teams.
There you go.
Thank you. Yes, words are hard. Seem to revert back to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand his coaching style at all. And obviously I'm not the one being coached, so I don't know exactly what. All I know is what I'm seeing on the ice.
Right. And I feel like there's way too many games this season or the past couple.
Yeah, the past
that they just don't get shots on the net.
Yeah, they just don't shoot the puck. Like, at all. Clearly, they only had 13 shots this game.
Yeah. I think they were in the 20s last game, so that's exciting.
That's I would say it's progress, but that was before.
Yeah.
That's regression.
Yeah. But we've seen this with the other teams too, not just this year, where they just won't shoot the puck.
They won't shoot the puck. They get, like, almost complacent on the ice.
Yeah.
Like, they just don't move.
Even when they're not winning, like tonight.
Like, if we have the puck, the other guys will just stand there and watch.
Mm-hmm.
And if the other team has the puck and we've got one guy, like, fighting him for it, Everybody else just stands there and watches.
They just get stuck puck watching.
Like, it's so frustrating because it's like, move your fucking feet.
Yeah, but they don't.
They don't. It's
I would just really like to know what they're being told to do.
Yes. I want to be a fly on the wall.
Me too.
Because
I would have to assume they're not being told to do whatever they're doing out there. If this franchise and this team has faith in his coaching, you would think he's not telling them, like, go out there and stand. You make very good statues.
Oof.
Statues score goals.
Do they, though?
Apparently not.
Yeah. I would like to be a fly on the wall because I don't understand why this organization keeps their faith in Derek King when it has literally never worked since he became head coach.
Yeah, it's either personnel or coaching at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. There's just
Do
a
you
lot of
believe
trends.
in these kids?
I want to.
Right.
I want to believe they're a lot better than what we've seen.
Like they're not just dead fish on the ice?
Yeah.
Because that's what I feel like I'm watching.
That's what it looks like. Because they're not moving. They're not.
It's so frustrating.
They're not skating. They're not carrying the puck. They just don't look like they want to do anything. I don't know if it's... A lot of them are first-time pros. I don't know if it's nerves and they just keep deflecting to somebody else. Like, you do the thing.
Right.
You mess up.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the one that messes up. You mess up.
I understand that.
But at some point, you got to be like, I'm going to take the puck and try to score a goal.
Exactly.
But they don't.
They just...
The guys that you see hold on to the puck are the ones that have been here.
Yeah.
Like, you'll see Quenneville do it. You'll see Soderlund do it. Cody Franzen. Those are the guys you see hold on to the puck. The other guys are just like, nah, hot potato.
Yeah. Asapov does too. He's another guy. Do you have something to say about him?
I have not been impressed.
No?
Nope. And it's upsetting me because I like Dimitri.
Yeah, you really like him.
But this season, he needs to sit. Oh my goodness. Not so much in this game, but the previous ones that he's played.
Right.
I just have not been impressed.
Yeah.
Turns the puck over. Takes unnecessary penalties.
Agreed. He's always kind of had an issue with that, though, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Because he's big and he throws around his body.
Mm-hmm.
He's not afraid of contact.
Yeah. I think it's just in previous years they could sometimes score to make up for that.
Right.
So you don't notice it as much. It's like, oh, they won. You don't think about the guy who took a penalty.
Right.
You think about the goals.
Yeah, obviously.
So I don't know. Huh. I wasn't as upset with him tonight as I have been. But
no. He made a couple stupid mistakes, but they all were on that boat. So can't single him out.
Yeah, but it's just none of them are hungry to make an impression, it seems.
Right. I think I said that last podcast. They don't look hungry.
Yeah.
Like they just don't look like they care at all. And I'm not going to say they don't care because they wouldn't be
of course
playing
they care. They don't look like they care.
They don't look like they're making any type of effort needed in order to play good hockey even.
No.
Like it would be okay if I was watching good hockey and they were losing.
Yeah, totally different.
I can accept that.
It still sucks a lot.
Of course, nobody likes losing.
Right.
But when they're actually putting forth effort and they're fighting and they're, I mean, like battling, not put them up fighting.
Not fisticuffs.
No, I mean, that's cool too. But it shows that they have at least emotions that are invested in it. But like, it's just not good hockey to watch. It's bad. It's boring. It's, you know what's coming. You can expect them to try to pass it and turn it over. You can expect them to be standing in some stupid ass position on the ice that it's just bad hockey.
Yeah.
It's not fun to watch.
It's like they're not looking where they're passing.
Right.
So,
they can't land a pass. I don't get it.
No. They haven't even had the opportunity to go back to the bad habit of ringing the puck around the boards because they don't have it in the offensive zone.
If they start doing that again, I'm canceling my season tickets. No, I'm not. But I can't.
They haven't had the puck long enough in the zone to do that.
I can't have them go back to that, Courtney.
Well, then you're going to have...
losing my mind.
Then you're going to have to deal with whatever they're doing right now.
Bad hockey!
It's like they just want to have these one-and-done chances. They go in, they sometimes throw the puck on net. Most of the time, they just lose the puck. There was one shot tonight where somebody, I don't even remember who it was, but they took a good shot. The rebound was right in front of the net, and nobody was there.
Nobody was there.
There was a guy behind the net.
Of course. No, there was one guy, I don't remember who it was that had that breakaway. They were by themselves.
For Rockford?
Yes.
Was it Q? It might have been Q.
I think it was Q. Yeah. He went into the offensive zone and shot the puck center mass of the goalie. Just weak as hell. Just
lobbed the puck.
Just lobbed it right at his chest. And I was like, come on, Q. Like,
you're not going to score that way.
No.
Unless the goalie really flubs it.
If he was off on an adventure, then right.
Or somehow not just catch that in his chest and then somebody gets a rebound, but there was nobody there.
Yep. Like, it's just all around frustrating.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like they're trying. At all.
And it's basically an extension of last game, and that one is on my mind because I wrote the recap today, but I wrote that they weren't making the goalie's job difficult. There was no traffic in front of the net. There were no second chances.
No.
Nothing.
No.
They just go in, maybe lob the puck at the net, and then turn it over, and it goes back the other way. And then they're in their zone for 5 minutes trying to get the puck away.
I want to know how much time we spent.
I don't.
I just want to know.
Oh,
I wish that was something that I could just ask.
Yeah. That really does need to be a counter for the NHL and the AHL.
Yeah.
How much time are you spending in the zone?
Yeah.
But they don't give us those numbers. I'm sure they have them themselves.
Somewhere.
They don't give them to us, though. It would be very interesting to see.
Somebody needs to keep track.
Somebody. It's not going to be me, because I'll just get angry. Just get real mad. Like, start the stopwatch whenever they enter the zone. How much time?
Imagine.
Ugh. I just don't understand. And the last game against Chicago, when they scored those 2 goals in 19 seconds, that would have been so huge for this young team to tie that game and maybe win it in overtime.
Yes.
But they just died.
Yeah. They scored those 2 goals, and then...
That was good. Pack it up.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Then you just didn't see them do anything after that.
In that game in Iowa, it would have been huge for this team to win in overtime.
They need confidence.
Tompkins stopped the penalty shot, for God's sake.
He did.
And then I'm pretty sure the very next shift, they come down and score.
I was betting against him on that, honestly.
Me too.
I was like, here it goes.
Me too. But he made the stop.
He stopped it.
And in this game, it would have been huge for this team to tie it up instead of letting that empty net goal go in and then maybe take it to overtime.
I can't believe they emptied the net with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Yeah. In a normal game, sure, maybe. That's an acceptable amount of time. In this game?
No.
When the team couldn't hold on to the puck for anything?
I want to know the longest amount of time that they held the puck tonight, because it can't be over 5 seconds.
No. It might have been when they stopped moving on the 5-on-3.
Oh, true.
Franzen had the puck for a hot second on his stick.
Just standing there.
Yeah. Just like, he wasn't skating, but he was gliding. Like the whistle had blown and they were just like, oh, okay. And just kind of moving because they're on ice. But there was no effort behind the movement.
No. It's just gliding along. Here I go.
Yeah, I feel like I need to go find it on a replay so we could show people. Like, this is what we're talking about.
It was not good. I don't understand.
Surely a winning formula does not include not moving your feet on a 5-on-3. Or not shoot. They didn't even get a shot off on a 5-on-3.
No, they didn't.
How do you expect to win a game playing like that?
I don't know. This game was also weird when it comes to like penalties and stuff because they called a lot of them, but then there were a lot that they didn't call that
There were a lot that they didn't call.
definitely should have been called.
I mean, maybe that's a good thing since the IceHogs weren't scoring on them anyway.
No. It was also, never mind. I don't remember where I was going with that. I had it, and then it left.
It just
My
left.
apologies.
But I know there were a few times where an IceHogs player got tripped up and we were like, call?
Right, yeah.
No.
No.
No call.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what to make of this team.
No.
Because you look at the roster and you think, okay,
Okay.
they're not going to win every game that they play.
No.
Totally fine. But they're at least going to be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've been excited for more than maybe a few moments in a game. Like when they scored the 2 in 19 seconds. Like, yeah, this is fun.
Yeah.
But for a whole game, I've been bored more than anything.
If you count, like, negative excitement, I've yelled a lot.
That's fair. That's fair.
But, yeah, positive excitement, not so much.
It's been nowhere to be found.
Because there's nothing to be excited about.
No.
It's fucking boring and bad.
Or they make dumb mistakes.
Right, so you're just sitting there, like, face-palming, like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah. There was a whole shift in their own zone where they were sort of chasing the puck around, trying to get it from Grand Rapids, but they just weren't doing anything. And that's when I was just stuck with my hands, like, in a shrug for a solid minute or two.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with
Because
this
it's like
team.
they kind of mirror the puck, but they don't attack it.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, there it is. I'm going to follow it.
Here we
I'm
go.
going to follow it. But if I touch it, that's mean.
That's mean. We can't be mean.
We can't be mean. We have to be nice. Be nice to the puck and maybe it'll go in the net. But that's not how this works. You have to
Ew.
bully the puck.
You have to be very mean. You have to hit it hard.
You have to hit the puck hard. But they don't do that.
No.
I don't know if I can even remember a single one-timer that they took tonight.
Well, that's another thing that's been their issue for the past couple of years. They will get the puck, and then they will wait for the defense to set up in position.
They pull a Duncan Keith.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Even he's been better about that this
He
year.
has.
Not
the Hawks,
much, but kind of.
But the Hawks have been good.
Watch yourself.
I know. I know. It's hard.
Watch it.
I know. The Hogs have not.
No, you're right. They get the puck and they wait a few seconds too long and they get their shot blocked.
Mm-hmm.
Or
What
they
do you
just lose the
expect?
puck.
Yeah. You're waiting for them to get in the way.
Yeah. And that seems coachable. Like shot first mentality.
Right.
Get the puck, shoot it. Don't wait.
Yeah. But no.
You're already not winning any games. What's the worst you can do
Exactly.
by not sitting there trying to set up plays? Just get the puck and shoot it.
Make it hard for the goalie.
Make them work.
Right.
You're not making them work for
This
their
guy
wins.
just had to stand there.
Yeah.
What's his name? Boyle?
Kevin Boyle.
Boyle.
Yep.
Boyle. Yeah, he just stopped
I don't know if he had to make a
12
good save.
shots.
He just had to be there. In net. He
In
just had
net.
to be in position.
Yeah, and he was.
I don't remember a good chance that he had just made an incredible save.
Nope.
I mean, he had 12 chances, and I don't think any of them were. One of the pucks went in.
Yeah, and that was just kind of a fluky rebound.
Yeah. Because somebody was in front of the net.
What?
I feel like that's something I've been talking about for years, too, is there's nobody in front of the net for rebounds.
Yep. Every time.
Garbage goals are how you win games. The pretty plays, those are fun to
They're
watch.
rare.
But how many times do you need a garbage goal to win a game?
Exactly.
Very often.
Yeah.
And they just don't do that.
I need them to do something.
Anything at this point. Anything is more than what they
Please
are doing.
Just change something.
Yeah.
Anything.
Take your pick.
Like, I'm not worried about us getting worse. We haven't won.
We haven't won.
So switch something up.
Even if it's
Please.
just skating.
Oh, how fun would that be?
That would be so fun.
To watch them skate?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Imagine just watching a guy with speed.
Huh? What?
I know. Like even last year when they were losing, because they went through streaks. They had really good streaks, and then they had real bad streaks. But at least we had Brandon Hagel on the team, and he could beat guys wide all day long.
Oh yeah, he was a speedy boy.
Yeah, and now it's working for him in Chicago. Mm-hmm. So maybe start moving your fucking feet.
That'd be great.
I mean,
that's thank you.
Step one, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe if you can start doing that, maybe you can take a shot or two.
Yeah, you can't play hockey without skating. So
right,
that's the first skill they teach you,
this
right?
Isn't floor hockey.
No.
Ice hockey. You are on knife shoes.
Use them. Not on other players.
No.
Just on the ice.
Yes.
Don't kick people.
Don't do that.
Who was it that did that? It's been a year since that podcast.
I don't know. I know what you're talking about now, but I can't think of
it. Kicked a guy in the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of it.
We'll
have to look it up later. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the IceHogs so far.
That's where we're at.
That's about it.
Yeah, I can't think of it. I'll just keep on going in a circle if we keep talking.
Me too, because I could yell about this bullshit all night long.
I'm very passionate about how bad they are.
I want to be passionate about them being good.
Yes.
Or at least promising. They don't even have to be good.
No, just show that you can.
Show something.
Show that you can.
Right now, I don't think they can do anything. What are the Blackhawks?
What are they? They are...
Monitor's gonna die again.
They are a hockey team.
They are that. They're a hockey team that is 7-1-1 in their last 9 games.
What is their total overall?
Their total record?
Yes.
I want to say it's 9-5-4.
Yeah?
I want to say.
Okay.
They are... Come on now. I feel like it usually shows you right at the top.
It should.
This is dumb. Let's see. Stats. No, just... Yeah, 9-5-4.
So they're 9-9.
Yes. They are a true 500.
But they're on a hot streak, though.
They sure are.
Things are going well for them.
Yeah, they started real bad.
Real bad, yeah.
Real bad.
Yeah.
And then they found their goaltender. Apparently.
I mean...
Kevin, you can't argue with the results.
Kevin is on it.
Yeah. So the games that they've played since we last recorded was the second game against Dallas, where they won 2-1 in overtime.
Okay.
That was when Kevin got his first point with the assist on Pius Suter's overtime goal.
Yes.
With Hagel with the primary assist.
Uh-huh.
The second game was my birthday game against Columbus.
They almost had that one, but it was your birthday, so...
There's no reason they should have lost that fucking game.
It's your birthday.
That's the only reason.
You have to understand. On February 11th, there will be no Blackhawk wins.
That's their only regulation loss in their last 9 games.
It's your fault.
It is.
You just had to be born on that
day. I just
day.
Had to be born on that day.
You just insisted upon the birth.
I just came out flying. Couldn't wait till the summer when there's no hockey. Just had to come shooting out in February.
Yep.
But then they beat Columbus the next game, 3-2 in overtime.
Yep.
And then they went to Detroit, and they won 3-2 in overtime. And then they won 2-0 with Kevin Lankinen getting his first career shutout.
Yes. Oh, I was so happy for him.
Me too. I was very concerned that they weren't going to do it for him. That they would just flub it.
They're going to flub it.
Because this team is so bad at getting their goaltenders shutouts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe the amount of times I have seen a 0 on the scoreboard with less than a minute left in the game.
And
they just mess it up.
Can't keep it away from them.
No. And they usually just leave their goaltender out to dry on the goal, too.
It's
usually not the goalie's fault.
Nope.
They're just like, oh, have a breakaway.
Uh-huh.
Oh, have a wide open back door.
Yeah.
I was very concerned. But they got it.
Didn't. Yeah. Yeah. They didn't flub it.
They didn't.
They let Kevin get his first career shutout.
They even got an empty net goal.
Imagine that.
Imagine leading in a game in the third period to where the other team has to empty their net.
Whoa.
The IceHogs could never.
Not with the way they're going.
They just get empty netters scored on them because
they pull their goalie.
Yes.
When they can't keep possession. But let's not regress.
Oh, right.
Back
right.
to the IceHogs.
Right. Right.
Blackhawks
are playing a lot better than the IceHogs.
Yes, they look good.
Watch yourself.
I will not say they are good.
Okay.
They look good.
They do.
They're doing good things.
They are doing good things.
I'm sick of it going to overtime.
Oh my God.
But
why does it seem like it's every fucking game that goes to overtime?
I don't know. It's very frustrating.
If they're in a playoff hunt by the end of this season, they're going to screw themselves by giving away so many points in overtime.
Yeah. That's exactly it. Like that's what I'm worried about. You're giving a point away every time you let it go that far.
Every time. Thankfully, they've more often than not collected the second one.
Right.
But you're still giving up all of these points.
Okay. When it comes to Kane.
Oh, Patrick.
He's always kind of had this, like, turn it on, turn it off thing. It's been off for too long, and then he decides to just turn it on.
Real annoying.
Yeah.
It would be even more annoying if he wasn't on the Blackhawks.
Oh.
And he was just on a team playing us. So you're like, oh, he's having an off night. We can win this game. And then he just does a Patrick Kane thing. Like, what the fuck? Like, we still feel that way with him on our team. But when he's not playing well, it's very bad.
It's so bad, and it doesn't look like he cares at all.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck, Patrick?
Exactly. And he's not a defensive player, so if he's not scoring, he's useless out there. Because you don't want him in your own zone.
No.
You want him in the offensive zone.
Yes.
Because if he's in his own zone, more often than not, the puck goes in the back of our net.
Well, yes. But
he
keeps passing it to the cat.
And it keeps working.
And it keeps going to the back of their
And
net.
it's so beautiful.
And I love it every time.
Yes, especially in overtime.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
The last few games, I feel like he's played better.
He started out not looking like he cared at all.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, he would get the puck and he'd just kind of pull an ice hog.
Oh.
And just kind of like...
Just give it away. What is this? I don't know what this strange round black thing is. What do I do with it?
Never seen one of these before.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's just infuriating to watch him not play well because you know he has it. It looks like it's like he doesn't care.
Yeah, and you clearly know how good Patrick Kane is.
He's Patrick fucking Kane, like, you know.
So when he's not doing that, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Come on. You know how to do things with the puck, and you're just not doing that.
Yeah. It's like, why would you not do the things?
Right. He just gets really complacent sometimes.
And it's very frustrating to watch.
It is. And then usually when he's like that, his whole line sucks.
Yeah.
Because they
usually feed off of him.
Yeah. And they get him the puck. And then if he's just turning it over, then they're hemmed in their own zone.
Yep.
Getting scored on. I don't know. It's been a very weird season for him.
I feel like we say this every year, though.
Probably.
He goes through these little streaks where it looks like he doesn't care. And it's like, Patrick, where the fuck is your, urgency?
It usually happens in, the middle of the season, so it's kind of understandable.
Yeah, he tends to go on good streaks, at the end of seasons.
Yeah, but there's no time this year to take off.
No.
With how few games there are.
Right.
He did have a baby before the season.
Right.
Maybe that's affecting him.
I mean, we used that excuse on Colin last year.
True.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it plays a factor.
Right.
But
you're still Patrick Kane.
Right. Exactly.
I don't care how tired you are. You could probably score while you're sleeping.
Yeah, this is Mr. Smelling salts in his eyeballs.
Ugh.
Didn't he do that once?
Probably. I know somebody did. I can't remember if it was him or not.
Oh.
That just makes my eyes sting.
Yeah, like they hurt right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just the thought of it. But
it's very frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he builds off of his play from these last couple.
Yes, that'd be nice.
And keeps going.
Yes.
He had a lot of good chances against Detroit and that just weren't going in.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll come out really pissed off against Carolina.
Oh, please.
That would be nice.
Please, I would love to see it.
Yes. A pissed off Patrick Kane is terrifying.
You don't want him coming towards you.
He just scores all the time when that's the case.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's wild.
It is wild.
When is Brandon Hagel going to get his first goal?
Has he really not gotten one yet?
He hasn't gotten it yet.
How?
He has
so many assists though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has assists. But he's had all of these chances and they just won't go in.
There's something...
He's cursed.
He's cursed. There's magnets in the puck and
Yes.
magnets in the goal that when he touches the puck, they don't go together.
Yeah. they're the magnets that reject each other.
Yeah, they repel.
Yeah.
The puck is repelled from the net every time he
That's
shoots
the only
it.
thing I can think of. He keeps getting so many chances and breakaways because he's fast.
He's
as
so
fuck.
fast.
I keep waiting for it.
Because it's bound to happen.
It is. I feel like once he gets that first one, he's going to score a bunch in a row.
Absolutely. I can see that.
But it just won't go in.
He's snake bitten, man.
To an extreme.
But how many assists does he have? Because I feel like that's a lot. If it's not, then
I can tell you. He has 3.
3?
3.
Okay. It's not a lot, but it's...
I definitely thought it was more than that.
Yeah, it feels like more than that. Just because he gets so many breakaways.
Yeah. I feel like he's also set up a bunch of chances that just haven't gone in the net.
Yeah.
So there's that too. You kind of have to rely on your teammates to score the goal that you set up.
Uh-huh. I mean, he looks good out there.
He's been the most consistent player this season.
For sure,
Aside from Kevin.
Aside from Kevin, right.
It's been him. Because he's just going every single game.
Yeah, he doesn't give up.
No, he doesn't take a shift off. He doesn't take a game off. He really needs to come tell that to his former team.
Please, just make a trip. Just show
say,
up at a practice.
Just say hello.
Just say hi. Try, please.
Please move your
goodbye.
feet. Anyway, he's got to get his first soon.
Mm-hmm. It's coming.
If it goes this whole season without him getting his first goal, I might cry.
Yeah.
That would be so ridiculous.
Yeah. He definitely he's gonna make it.
Yeah,
he's gonna make it one of these days.
He was moved up to the second line.
Yes, I saw.
So now he is playing with Strome and Kubalik.
Who are also both. Kubalik looks great.
Kubalik does look good when he has good line mates.
Yes.
When he gets stuck with people who keep losing the puck, well, or if they would play the second fucking power play unit.
Ooh, here we go.
Why? Why don't they play them? The first unit looks like garbage. They don't do anything. They go in the zone sometimes if they can get in there, and then they just hold on to the puck, and then maybe they'll get a shot, and it won't go in because it's a low danger chance, and then they'll lose it, and they'll go down the other side of the ice, and then they waste a minute and a half of the power play, so then the second unit gets out there with 30 seconds left, and usually they fucking score!
Yeah. Is Jeremy still in charge of special teams?
I don't know.
Because there's like a special teams coach, right?
Sometimes one of the assistant coaches takes over that, yeah. But I don't know if he's in charge of it or not.
I'm just looking for somebody to blame. There's got to be somebody, if they won't put the second unit out there, like who's doing that?
I don't know. Like I feel like it's got to be Jeremy making that call at least about which unit to put out there. I just don't understand.
Nope.
Clearly the second unit is better. They get more chances. They keep scoring.
Yeah.
Sometimes the first unit will get lucky and Kane will get that open pass to DeBrincat for the one-timer.
Right.
Sometimes.
But
more often than not, it's not working.
No.
And they give that second unit such little time to try to do anything, but they enter the zone with ease. They get shots on the net. They get rebounds. They get traffic to the net. Why is this so hard for the other unit to figure out? Shoot the puck.
And it's not like there's bad players on the first unit.
No!
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Shoot the puck!
You know how this goes.
It was working at the beginning of the season because they were moving their feet.
Yes.
But now they have gone back to the same bullshit where Kane is on the right wing,
it's so predictable.
holding the fucking puck. He'll either look for the shot and hold on to it forever, look to pass to DeBrincat, pass it to Strome at the side of the net, or lose the puck. Or, like one of the games, try to pass it to Duncan Keith three times, 3 separate times. It goes out of the zone because he
Keith
misses the pass.
I can't tell you how furious that
unit is driving me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And their insistence on using them to start every power play is driving me even crazier. Because the coach could just be like, y'all fucking suck. You need to sit for just one.
Yeah.
Just one.
You're not making it happen. Give them a shot.
Yeah, give them the first power play. Fine. See if they're clicking that game. If it doesn't work, put the second unit out there. Because they keep fucking scoring. Because Kubalik shoots the goddamn puck at the net all the time, and it works.
Yep. Imagine that.
I could yell about this forever. I could probably yell about this longer than the IceHogs. Because it's just so fucking nonsensical.
Yeah. There's no logic.
No logic at all.
No
logic. I think the IceHogs have been watching the Blackhawks too much. And they're like, oh, if Patrick Kane is doing it, I have to do that. But they're not Patrick Kane. So we end up with whatever this is.
Oh, no.
Instead of just driving us crazy by holding on to the puck at the half board.
First rule of hockey. You are not Patrick Kane.
Unless you are.
But
there's only one of those.
One.
And that's it.
Just one.
But everybody else, that I'm convinced, the IceHogs think, oh, Kane does it. We should do it.
No.
But they're not Kane. So they can't hold on to the puck at the boards.
No.
Because they lose the puck. And they try to make passes, but they can't pass as good as Patrick Kane does. And their teammates aren't as good as Alex DeBrincat, so they can't catch the pass. So then they lose the puck, and it's out of the zone. And the Blackhawks do that enough already, so it's just even more exaggerated with the IceHogs.
It sure is. It sure fucking is.
That's got to be it.
Yep.
That's it. That is the only way that I can make sense of this in my brain. Otherwise, it makes even less sense.
Do you think it's Derek that's watching the Blackhawks and is like, look at what they're doing? And then he's like, you guys do that.
I don't know. Maybe it's a combination.
I just really don't like Derek King.
I know you don't. I'm trying so hard to give him a chance this season.
I've been trying that for the past 3 years.
But now we're going on to game number 6. And I haven't seen anything good.
Who are we playing next?
Cleveland. We're playing the 2 makeup games against the Monsters on Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
And then we play them again on the weekend after that.
Okay.
Because those were originally scheduled on the 27th and 28th, I believe. So there's 2 back-to-backs with Cleveland next week.
Fun.
Yeah. Super excited about it.
Yeah. Have they played yet?
Yes.
Cleveland?
I believe they have.
Okay.
I think maybe that was the one other team that the Griffins beat.
Okay.
So maybe we have a chance. I'm not.
Don't hold your breath.
Gonna hold my breath on that at all. Let's see. Standings. That's the one I want.
That's the one.
Central Division. Cleveland is in last.
Oh.
They're 0-2.
Oh, that's because they haven't played.
We have the overtime win, so we technically have a point to contribute to our points percentage. And Cleveland is 0-2 with no overtime, so they just have zeros.
That's fun.
So likely they are going to come in and beat us 4-4. Mm-hmm. And then we will be real upset. I was going to say sad, but I think it just transcends sad.
Yeah, way past that.
I don't know if there will be a word if that happens. But I can't see them winning a game with how they're playing. I can't picture it happening.
We can't picture it because we haven't seen it because they haven't done it.
I have no idea what it looks like with this roster.
Nope.
I just...
Fuck.
I really could see them losing all 4 of those games.
I really want that to not happen.
Me too. Very badly.
I really, really want that to not happen.
I want to write something positive.
Please. Please. We need something.
Something.
That's not...
The first couple games of the season, I was able to find some positives even in their loss.
Right.
But these last couple, they've gotten worse. They started the season looking like, oh, maybe they can do something. It's just like a young team, inexperienced.
They got to have some time to click.
They've gotten worse. I don't know if they all just hate each other, so the more that they've spent time together, they just don't.
Use that rage, though. If that's the case, use that and rip the fucking puck at the goalie.
Rip it at your teammate in front of the net. Maybe it'll go in.
Hey.
Maybe that's why none of them will stand in front of the fucking net, because they don't want to get hit by the puck, because they know that they piss off their teammates.
Oh, imagine just an angry, angry team. Nobody likes each other. They're all just mad. But at least then they would have some passion.
Maybe they won't all stand on the same goddamn side of the ice then, because they won't want to be next to each other.
I really don't want to talk about the IceHogs anymore. Because we will just keep going literally all night, and I have to be up early in the morning.
It's only been 5 games, Jacalyn.
Oh, fuck.
It's only been 5
Why
games.
are they like this?
I don't know. It's really bad.
I want to be positive.
Me too, but there's nothing.
I want to talk about good things.
Me too, but there's nothing.
I love my team. I really do.
Yep.
And there's just...
I love the logo. I don't know about the guys wearing it right now. I'm not a big fan.
I just want it to work.
It's not.
It's not working.
It's not working.
It's very much not working.
Could you imagine if the Blackhawks were doing the same thing as the IceHogs are right now? How miserable we would be?
I literally just felt that in my chest when you said that. Just imagining if both the teams were this bad.
Could you imagine that instead of being 7-1-1, they were like 1-7-1?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. That would be real bad.
I can't even talk about it.
The IceHogs have a chance of having that record pretty soon.
Please don't say that.
Because they only have that one overtime left.
Please don't say that to me. I can't handle the thought of both of them never winning a game. Ever. No wins. Just
no wins. And what if they both looked this bad?
I don't think I could watch the games.
I don't think I could either.
Like, of course I would want to.
I would have to pick one or the other. I couldn't watch both.
Yeah. Yeah.
We would have to pick one.
We'd have to boycott.
Have to watch different teams. Oh no.
But they're not. The Blackhawks are good. Ish. The Blackhawks look good.
They look good. They're doing good things. Why do we always end these episodes by bumming ourselves out?
Was that all we had to talk about?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Is there anything else you had to talk about?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
What about me?
You have been doing some amazing things with our website, have you not?
I did do that.
You did? Oh, guys, we have a website.
We do. FromCenterIce.com. Super easy. Yeah, I made a roster page for the IceHogs.
Yeah.
Working on the Blackhawks one. It just takes a little bit. It'll be there. It will.
Because being a season ticket holder, we are used to going to every game and getting a stat sheet, which tells us all about our players and
being able to like see their picture with their name and number so you can remember who these guys are. Very much easier. Very easier. Yes. Much easier? My brain. We talked about the IceHogs too long. They melted your brain. It's gone. No, but yeah, having that stat sheet was super helpful. Like they were always on the back of the program that we would get every game. And like having all these new guys, not knowing who looks not
Not knowing what anyone looks like.
Or what their numbers are.
That was my next point, is you can't match name to a number because we don't know.
We don't know.
And we don't have the sheets to tell us.
Yep.
So, yeah, Courtney made these awesome, easily accessible pages.
Yeah. Tried to make it a little easy at least.
Yeah.
And there's a little tab on the top of the website, so it's easy to get to. Just says rosters, and then you click it.
Rosters. How easy is that?
And you could click on each player, and it has their stats. I'll be adding more stuff to it also.
Super in-depth.
Yeah. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
You did do that.
I did.
You did.
Good job.
Thanks.
At least that's something positive.
Yeah. She also makes these videos.
I do.
What kind of videos do you make, Courtney?
I have 3 questions for each game, and I answer the ones from the previous game at the start of the video, and then I ask the next 3 at the end of the video, and I shoot it against that wall over there. I have 2 separate walls here, so I don't have to change anything. But yeah, I do it for both the Blackhawks and the IceHogs, so that's been a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. I get to yell at the camera when they really upset me. It doesn't talk back, but it's fine.
That's fine. She gets to yell.
Yeah. But if you guys want to talk back, you can go watch those videos. They're on the YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you're already there. Or you can go to the website. There's a link to it over there too. So soup's easy.
Website's got everything.
It sure does.
Do you do recap videos too, or is that the article that you release?
That's the article.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And then I use the 3 questions to talk about the games. But
right. Yeah.
The more in-depth recap is the article.
What do you do on Twitter, Courtney?
Oh, lots. Lots of yelling, especially about the power play units, but also live tweet the games, if that's something that you're into.
What's the handle for that?
Ooh, at VF Center Ice Pod.
That's the one.
That's the one. I always mix up the Instagram and the Twitter, because the Instagram is at From Center Ice Pod.
Yes.
I think that was too long for Twitter, though, so we couldn't use it.
Something like that.
Yeah. So there's that. If you're a social media person, go follow us on all the things.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, she live tweets the games, both Blackhawks and IceHogs, and sometimes the Leafs.
Sometimes the Leafs. Or any other random game I decide to watch.
Yeah. What do we do on Instagram?
Oh, gosh. I usually post the lineups for the IceHogs once they tweet those out.
Yes.
Post promos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some other photos. We do some behind the scenes photos. We need to get better at doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know. We need to get better at the Instagram.
Okay.
Spend more time on the Twitter.
Improve.
Because I have a lot of things to yell about.
Yeah. You can do it more in a timely manner there.
Yeah. With Instagram, you have to pick an image to go with what you're yelling about.
Nobody has time for that.
No. I guess I could just scream into my phone, but
you could, but it's not your style.
No.
All right, so we covered the Twitter, we covered the Instagram, we covered the YouTube. Did we cover the YouTube?
Yes.
Can we search the YouTube by name? It's not in the link.
It's not in the link. We don't have a custom link yet. You have to have 100 subscribers to get a custom link.
Yeah, so go sub to us.
Yeah, right?
Duh.
If you want it to be easy to find, just go subscribe to us. Then I can make a custom link.
Uh-huh.
Or we'll just be in your sub box. So there's that.
I mean, there's that too. You want that. I promise you do.
Yes, it's very easy. Then you'll get the
so much
podcast
information
and the videos.
You'll always be up to date on everything IceHogs and Blackhawks.
And then you won't have to watch them because we do.
And then you can just watch us.
Yeah.
Okay, we covered YouTube. What's our email?
vfcenterice@gmail.com.
I think so.
I need to look at that
Yeah, make sure.
Let's see. No, not Reddit. It is vfcenterice@gmail.com.
You were right.
I was right.
You can email us. You can send in your thoughts. You can send in your questions.
If you have something to yell about.
Yeah, yell at us.
Yeah. Except not if it's about us.
No, that'd be kind of upsetting.
Yeah.
But
if it's about the team, we'll listen and read it and maybe read it out loud.
Yeah, we could respond on the pod or something.
Whoa. Mind blowing.
Weird.
I know. But all of those links and stuff are in the show notes too. So
of course,
soup's easy to find.
Yeah. And then, our Facebook page, just From Center Ice.
Yeah. It's there. It's
there.
basically everything just combined into one.
Yeah.
Except the live tweeting, that's not on there because that would just blow up Facebook.
Nobody wants that on Facebook.
But everything else, the links to all the stuff is on Facebook.
Is that everything we do?
I think so. That's
Covered
all.
it all? Covered it all?
That's it.
Just a couple
Just
things.
all that stuff.
Just all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to give you a little spotlight over here
thank
because you've been
you.
doing some amazing things, and I'm very
Trying.
proud of you.
Thank you. I
Very proud.
appreciate it. I'm very bad at taking compliments. I'm
I
just
know.
over here all awkward. Is there anything else you had to say about these teams?
About the teams?
Yep.
No.
Yeah,
No,
me
I
either.
think I'm exhausted of everything I had to say. I mean, no, I can say more. But nobody has time for that, and I don't have the energy for that.
Right.
So,
Oh, I could scream a lot, but we would just end up going in circles.
yeah, that's the end path here.
Yep.
If we continue.
Chicago's still undefeated. The Wolves.
Oh, I
Not
thought
the
you were talking about.
Blackhawks.
I was
No.
like, no, they've definitely lost.
No.
We just talked about this.
Nope. Still
No, but
looking
that
at the AHL
mishmash
team.
ass team that is the Chicago Wolves.
They're really starting to piss me off. I have to look it up each time somebody does something like, do you belong to the Wolves
Right.
permanently or are you going to go back to Milwaukee?
Yeah, it's very frustrating.
Of course.
And it makes me so upset that a team that is just kind of thrown together from different affiliations can just go undefeated like that.
I mean, they've played us 3 times. And they're 5-0. So they've only had to win 2 other games. And I believe one was against Grand Rapids. I don't know who the other one was.
We're bad.
Real bad.
We're not good.
Real bad. We couldn't even take Chicago to overtime.
Nah,
We almost did.
but
couple
nah,
times.
Almost doesn't count.
Nope. So
What did I... Somebody in my life always said almost doesn't count unless it's horseshoes or hand grenades. Because, you don't have to hit your target exactly if you're throwing a hand grenade.
I guess not.
And I've never really played horseshoes.
Never played horseshoes. So
I don't know the
about that one.
rules, but
Maybe it's,
maybe if you get close to it, you get a point.
Maybe it's kind of like bags, where if you get it on the thing, don't you get a point?
You mean cornhole?
Cornhole. I didn't want to go there. It's so bad sounding.
What? Cornhole?
Don't make me talk about the pork skins again.
Don't go there.
Okay. We should probably end this. It's
On
It's going to keep trending downward.
The later it gets, the more rogue we go.
It is 10:51 now. As soon as that clock hits 11, it would get real bad. So we'll end this right here. If you're listening audio-wise, go rate us and leave us a review on iTunes.
Pretty
if you're
please.
watching on the YouTubes and you haven't subscribed yet, do that.
What are you doing?
I know, for real. And we'll catch you all next time.
Yeah. Links to everything in the show notes.
Yes, soup's easy to find.
Go follow
We
us
try.
everywhere.
Click all the things. Do
Click all
the
the
stuff.
things. Email us.
Yes,
Do the stuff.
things and stuff.
Things and stuff.
And we will catch you all next time.
Bye.
Thank you all for watching. Please hit that subscribe button to catch more From Center Ice content. If you could, hit the like button on this video, maybe share it with a friend or two. And while you're here, check out the podcast playlist and catch up on some old episodes. We will catch y'all next time. Bye!